For the next 3 days, we are going to do a intro into geometry tie-in. Because I thought it would be nice to do something different, kind of project-y, rather than just like another packet. And so for the next 3 days, we'll kind of focus on 3 different shapes and teach you some of the stuff that they're going to go over in geometry. So this isn't something that I can grade you for participating in it, but not something I can grade you for because this is what you do next year. Who should we start with? Amir, pick a number, since I made you look up all that info on your Chromebook.
20.
You almost picked your own number. Griffin. So we just did, on the test, we just did area of, I think we had rectangles. Do you remember how to find area of rectangles?
You multiply the length times the width.
Perfect, you just multiply the 2 numbers. Choose somebody else.
25.
I don't know who 25 is. Is that Nyla, since your table is staring at you? Oh. Why are you trying to not acknowledge it at all? Nyla, what would be the area of this square, ignoring all the shapes on the inside?
4.
Perfect. The area would be 4 square inches. And then the way they usually write that is, it's not inches anymore. When you multiply inches times inches, it's inches squared, which kind of makes sense since we just went over that stuff. So they would call that 4 square inches. That's area. In geometry, there's 2 main topics you're going to talk about. I guess 3 main topics. One of the topics is area. So you're going to learn how to do area of a bunch of different shapes. Second topic is going to be called surface area. And so surface area is only dedicated to 3-dimensional objects. Ruth, yours is the closest can somehow. Can I hold that up? If I were to cut apart this can and make it so that we had just the top, just the bottom, and then, how do I describe this? If this was a soup can, think about a soup label. Like you guys have probably ripped off soup labels before, right? Yep. You've never ripped off a soup label? Never on a bottle of pop or anything? Okay, same thing. So if I were to have just the tall part of this can and cut a line straight up and stretch it out, it would be a rectangle. And so a can shape would be made up of 2 circles, top and the bottom, and the label. And if we found the area of all those pieces, that would be called the surface area. Basically, if I were to paint that can, you know, how much paint would I need? That would be the surface area. You can go over if you want. And then the third topic is volume. So, like if I use a can as an example again, how much does that can hold? And each can usually says how much it holds. But you can figure out the volume of all these different shapes. So that's a good portion of geometry, is area, surface area, volume, stuff like that. We're going to be doing surface area. So we're going to have a shape like this. And so this is 6 squares put together. And this one is slightly easier. Today we're starting off the easiest one. But it's slightly easier because all these shapes are the same size. That's probably a bad one to choose. Can't write anyway. So if each one of these 6 squares is 2 inches by 2 inches, what would be the surface area of this shape? Wait, who just answered? Griffin, did you answer last? Or did you choose? Who'd you choose? Nyla. Choose somebody.
30.
Eli? Sure, you'll be 30. If each one of these squares is 4 square inches, what would be all the squares added together? There's 6 of them.
Oh. 25.
Very close. 24 square inches. So this shape would have 24 square inches of surface area. Has anybody ever seen this shape before? Possibly people who just did the babies? Is there anybody in this class that did the baby? First trimester? I thought I remember signing a bunch of them. Oh, what's this shape make when you fold it up?
A square or a
Cube, yep. So this shape would make a cube when you fold it up. Now, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna do a different shape each day. Our goal today is you're each gonna get one of these. You're gonna cut it out, decorated it as nice as you want. So some people, I know some people love to decorate a lot. Some people love to decorate almost none at all. It's your own personal choice. I've got glue sticks that you're gonna glue it together. And I can wait to show you how to glue it together later if you would like. Trying to explain it right now wouldn't be very good or helpful for you. Suppose I could have been smart and cut one up ahead of time. But you're gonna glue these together and make a cube. And then we're gonna do 2 things with these cubes. We're gonna find the actual surface area, so you can use a ruler, and the volume. So about halfway during class, I'm gonna talk to you about how to find volume. Does anybody already know how to find the volume of a box? Okay, it's very similar to area. When we did area, we did what? Multiplied the 2 numbers. When we find volume, we're going to multiply all 3 numbers. Area is 2-dimensional, so it has 2 measurements. Volume is 3-dimensional, so it has 3 measurements. You just multiply all 3 of them. So area and volume is not, a box and a cube is by far the easiest one there is, because there really is no, like, unique or weird measurement. Okay, I don't know. Basically for the next, oh wait, we get done at 15, right? We may not even get to volume today. Worst case scenario, if things are taking a while, let's do surface area. And I would like you to have all 3 of these for Tuesday, but I'm wondering if it would have been better to have you glue them all together on Tuesday. Then that way you won't crush it in your backpack. Although I could have you guys store them on the shelves or something. The shelves don't get used. No? Oh my. Okay, well then today there are 2 things you should do. 3 things. Cut it out. Decorate it up real nice. Like, make it your unique style. I know, unfortunately, they have these designs on there. I didn't want that, but that's what it came with. Decorate it however you want. And then find the surface area. So you should be able to do that with a ruler. I've got a bunch of rulers. I'll take them out here. I've got scissors, pencils, glue sticks. If somebody wants to glue it together today and just have a box, that's fine. But the goal is to have all 3 of them on Tuesday. Okay, let's go. We got a half hour. Oh, I'll get you the